I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I wanna be a baby, baby, baby. Spinning in his red just like he came from Maytag. Rocket with it on the brown.
So today I decided to do a chit chat, get ready with me, talking about school and life. And while doing that, I created this bomb look. I don't know what to call it, but hey, it looks pretty good to me. So if you would like to see what I had to talk about and how I created this look, keep watching. I did my eyebrows off of camera because the Lord knows it takes me forever to do my eyebrows. But anyway, we have so much to talk about. So let's get right into it. So first of all, Happy New Year. Okay. 2K18. Let's turn up. New year, new me. Or no, but I'm the same me. But anyway. So we're going to start off with the JACLYN Hood Pillow. I'm really not going to be talking about the products that I'm using. I'm more so just going to be talking about, you know, this past couple of months. So anyway, yeah, I already primed my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and then I set it with my SASHA Buttercup Banana Powder. And now we're gonna get right into this eyeshadow look. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna work up some. But anywho, like I said, Happy New Year. As you know, I recently just started school this past semester. And and you know, I was really skeptical about starting school because I've been out of school for about, you know, 4 years. I graduated high school in 2013, and I'm like, college? I don't know. Like, I've been out of school a while, so I don't know how, you know, it would be for me going back to school. I just feel like I would be so behind, you know, as far as like math, and I'm like, dang, these people just now coming from school, so they're gonna know all the stuff that I don't know. But a lot of my on the deployment that I just came from, a lot of people were like, girl, school is school, you're just overthinking it, it'll be okay, just go back to school, maybe take like 1 or 2 classes, you know, or go to Pulaski Tech. And I was like, I really don't want to go to Pulaski Tech, you know. I was like, you know, I really don't want to do that. That's just not something that I want to do, you know, go to Pulaski Tech. I mean, Pulaski Tech is like a 2-year college or whatever. It's like a community college, and that's not something that I want to do. I really want to get the full college experience, so I want to go to a 4-year university. So I ended up, I was like, okay, I'm overthinking school, so I'm gonna just go to Euler, University of Arkansas at Little Rock. I said I'm gonna just go to Euler and, you know, register and do all of that, got accepted. And then I was like, okay, well, how many classes am I going to take? So I ended up having to take 17 hours. Well, I took 17 hours. I didn't have to take 17 hours, but I did. I took 17 hours. And the reason that I took 17 hours was because my ACT score in my reading and writing and then in my math was not high enough. So therefore, I had to take like a lab class with it, like a fundamental class with it. So yeah, that's why I had to take 17 doggone hours. So yeah, I did that. So I ended up taking 17 hours. You know, I was like, I'm gonna be a full-time college student, because I thought about, you know, working when I came back from the deployment, but I was like, if I go to work, then I would have to be a part-time student, and I just did not want to be a part-time student. I just didn't want to do that, because part-time would mean that I would be in school even longer. Who wants to be in school longer than they have to? Not me. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go to school full-time. So yeah, I took 17 hours, and you know, I started in the fall or whatever. And like I said, you know, I decided not to work because it would take me longer to finish school. And if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone because I got notes and stuff or whatever. But I was so nervous. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna know where to go, you know, I'm not gonna know nobody. when I go, I was just like, this is starting like just regular school all over again. Like, I just was so nervous. I was like, I don't know what my classes are, but thank goodness I ended up having this friend that we went to, we were like best friends in elementary school, and we reconnected or whatever. Shout out to you, Olivia. But yeah, we ended up reconnecting or whatever, and she goes to Euler. So she was like, oh, I'll show you around. Like, before school started, she was like, oh, I'll show you around so you won't be lost. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I feel so embarrassed because, you know, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know nobody. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm used to, because I'm a social butterfly. So I'm like, oh my goodness. You know, it was just out of the norm for me because I didn't know nobody. I didn't know where I was going. It was just, oh my goodness. It was so, like, nerve-wracking. But luckily, my best friend Alan goes to Euler. This girl named Sydney goes to Euler, that I went to high school with. So I was kind of happy about that, you know, seeing some people that I had went to high school with go there. Because one, I feel so behind as it is. Like, I'm 22 years old and now I'm a freshman in college. It's kind of like, dang, I don't even want to go to school because people are like, you 22 and you a freshman? But yeah, I'm 22 and I'm a freshman in college, but it's okay. It is okay because it's never too late to start school. But anywho, like I was saying, so yeah, I just was like, I was overthinking school, you know. I'm like, I'm not gonna know nobody or know where I'm going, or what if it's too hard? And I was just overthinking the whole college experience. And then I went to class, and then I'm like, I was stressing for nothing. Like, oh yeah, and this is to keep my hair out the way because we can't have makeup in these bundles, okay? But anywho, I was just straight up overthinking it, like straight up overthinking it. I went to class and it was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it was really like, if you just keep up with your assignments and do what you need to do and just, you know, just do what you do and you'll be good. I was just really overthinking it. But I allowed myself, how do I say this? I try not to like get behind. I allow myself not to get behind, because if you don't get behind, then you won't, you know, when you get behind, that's when you stress yourself out, you get frustrated, you like, dang, I'm behind, I'm missing assignments, you know what I'm saying? Because I had friends like that. They was like, oh my goodness, I got so many assignments to turn in. But I'm like, if I keep up with them assignments, I can't allow myself to get frustrated, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, everything ended up working out. You know, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I kept up with my assignments. I went to class. I didn't miss class unless it was like something really important that I had to do. You know. So like if I had drill or something of that nature. But I didn't have any 3-day drills, so I didn't have to miss class. But yeah, y'all, I was just overthinking school. Like, overthinking it, like, to the most. It wasn't even that bad, like, at all. So yeah, I'm looking at my phone and then it keep on going dead or whatever. But yeah, like I said, I stayed on top of my assignments. I couldn't get behind. But the most stressful part was probably finals, because I'm thinking like finals is different from just taking a regular test. Because when you're taking a regular test, I mean, it's kind of like, okay, I know what is going to be over. You know, when you're just taking a test over the material you just went over. But for finals, it's the material that you're, you know, it's the material that you did throughout the whole semester. So I'm like, that's a lot of material to go over. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is about to be a lot of stuff to go over. You know? I'm like, this is about to be so much stuff. I'm about to be stressed out trying to study and all of that type of stuff. And sure enough, I was stressed out, especially for math. That's why I was really stressed out. but I got through it, you know. And finals, you know, I only took 3 finals. I took one for criminal justice. I took one for, what other final did I take? I took one for algebra, and then I took one for visual arts. So yeah, I took one for visual arts and criminal justice and algebra. But yeah, the algebra one's the one that stressed me out the most. Like, it stressed me out, I'm not even gonna lie to you. All them formulas, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, like, that's what stressed me out the most. But I made it. I made it through. And when I got them grades back, guess what my GPA was, y'all? I made a 4.0. 4.0. I was so surprised. I've been out of school for 4 years. And I'm like, I made a 4.0? Like, but to be honest, I'm so glad that I waited to go back to school, because I feel like if I would have went, if I would have went straight out of high school, I wouldn't have took it as serious, if that makes sense. I feel like I wouldn't have been as serious about it. I wouldn't have been on top of my assignments like I was. I would have just been trying to party. And Euler's not much of a party school, you know. But I just felt like I would have been, you know, trying to do all of that or whatever. So I really want to do I want to do a half cut crease or a cut crease? What should I do, y'all? I think I'm going to do a cut crease. But I can't talk and do a cut crease at the same time. So I'm going to come back to y'all when I finish doing my cut crease. I did the cut crease. It wasn't easy, okay? I'm not good at doing a full cut crease. I can do a half cut crease, but a full cut crease is so freaking hard to me. But anywho, let's get back to this beat though. But what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Okay, I was saying, you know, oh, glad I waited. Okay. Yeah, but I'm really glad that I waited to go to school, because I feel like my maturity level was higher. You know, I wasn't playing games about school. I was really trying to, you know, get these grades and, you know, get my education, because at the end of the day, that's what it's really about, you know. And also, I have friends that have loans, and, you know, hopefully I can talk while I do this. But this, y'all, this chocolate gold bar palette, have y'all smelled it? Because it's fire. You need to smell it. You need to get one just so you can smell it, because it smells so good. But anyway, but yeah, like, I'm just going to have to do my eyes like this. I'm gonna set this concealer in place, because we don't need whatever we're putting on the lid to be moving. So we're just gonna set this concealer in place. But yeah, I'm glad I waited. And as well, like I said, I just came back from a deployment not too long ago. So being in the military, they pay for school. So if I would have started school right after I graduated, then I would have been taking out loans and all that, because I didn't have scholarships and all that type of stuff, you know. So I would have been taking out loans, and then I just would have been in debt. But because I'm in the military, I have the GI Bill and things of that nature. So, you know, I don't have to be in debt. I don't have to have a bunch of student loans, because I know people, you know, before they joined the military, they had stupid, dumb loans. Like, I know somebody that joined the military, well, before they joined the military, I think it was before they joined, and they got like $80,000 in loans. Like, who wants to have $80,000 in loans? Not me. Like, I want to keep that to myself. If I ever did get $80,000, I don't want to have to owe it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know, I'm blessed that I don't have to pay for school because I'm in the military. And that's, you know, That's why y'all need to join the military. They pay for school. You don't want to be in debt. Join the military. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got scholarships or loans, or you can pay for school without joining. But I'm saying, like, and they also have a student loan repayment program, I believe, in the military. I'm not very, you know, knowledgeable about that because I didn't have any loans, you know, before I started. But I believe they do have a student loan repayment program. But yeah, so I have the GI Bill. I use, you know, the FAFSA, and my tuition is paid for. So, you know, that's a good thing that I don't have to pay for school, because I see a lot of my friends, you know, they got student loans, and that's just not where I want to be, you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use this Holla for $1 out of this palette and put it on my lid. So y'all, I'm so hungry. I'm starving. I haven't ate all day. I said I'm gonna make this video, then I'm going to eat. So I'm starving for y'all right now. I'm starving because I was supposed to put this video out like a long time ago. This whole Christmas break, I said I'm gonna be putting out videos. I'm gonna be doing this. And what have I done? Nada. I haven't produced no content for my people, and I'm sorry. I've been slacking. I need to get on it. I've been out here just chilling, you know. I've been out here just living life, you know what I'm saying, and forgot about my peoples, you know what I'm saying. But I can't forget about y'all because y'all been with me. Well, some of y'all been with me since they went. But anywho, you know, yeah, I think I'm gonna use this this color right here. It says holla for $1. If I'm hollering, you better give me more than $1, because I ain't hollering for just no $1. But anyway, so I'm gonna take this color. I have not used this color that's in this palette yet, so hopefully it does me well, because the chocolate gold color, the gold one, so bomb. But yeah, you know, but after the semester ended in, when did the semester end? Last day of classes was December 4th, and I took my last final on December 12th. So yeah, after that, you know, I was like, I'm chilling, and you know, until school start back. I'm in no rush to get back to school, you know. I'm chilling. And then I was really supposed to go on a cruise December 18th through the 23rd. Now let me tell y'all, I'm so mad about this cruise. I was supposed to go on a cruise December 18th through the 23rd, right? We were going to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. It was originally supposed to be how many of us going on a cruise? 4. Me, another girl, me and 3 other people, or whatever. And so, but it was me and 3 other people going on the cruise, or whatever. And so the 4th person ended up saying, oh, I can't go, I can't get off work. And we're like, we didn't already pay. So at this point, well, really, I was losing money, not the other 2 people, because they were a couple, so they already had their stuff. But the other person, you know, I had already paid it, and she was supposed to pay me back. But she didn't end up, she said she couldn't get off work. And so at this point, I'm like, so I'm out here losing money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here losing money because now we don't have a 4th person to go on this trip. So we sitting up here like trying to find somebody to go on a trip last minute. Like, it's December. And then she told us at the last minute, but like, it's you trying to find a person at the last minute and you asking them to cough up so and so amount of money. It's kind of like, you're not about to get anybody really to go on this cruise. But yeah, so she like I said, she couldn't come. So we're trying to find somebody at the last minute to go on this cruise. And you know, people people was like, oh, you know, I'll go. But then you like, oh, I need so and so amount of money. And then it got to the point where I'm like, you can just pay me back later. We just need somebody to go on this cruise. You know what I'm saying? But it was last minute, like I said. So people would have to take off. People couldn't take off work. You know, we found a couple people, but like I said, they couldn't take off work. So we ended up not even being able to find a person to go on a cruise. So I had to get like a refund for the other part of, you know, for the person that was supposed to be staying with me or whatever. And yeah, I'm still trying to get my money back from that. But okay, so let's fast forward to the day of the cruise. So it's time to go on a cruise or whatever. And let me tell y'all. So my best friend, Bianca, that's who I was going on a cruise with, and one other person, it's time for us to go on a cruise. And she's like, she called me like, what, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. She was like, best friend, I just got an email saying that our flight has been canceled to Atlanta. Now, mind you, we had the port in Miami to go to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands and all of that. And she was like, our flight has been canceled. And I'm like, why is our flight canceled? She was like, oh, you know, it was a power outage in Atlanta that caused their airport shut down or whatever due to the power outage. So therefore, you know, our flight was canceled. And so I'm like, okay, well, let's just go up here and get more information and see if we can catch another flight. So we go up there and because we had our flight was with Delta Airlines. So when we get there, it's already a long line, you guys. Like, it's a long line full of people, and there are no Delta representatives, you know, at their station, at the Delta station. So we're like, okay, so what's going on here? You know, we need answers. We're trying to get to our cruise. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get there. But, you know, it was no getting there because, yeah, it was just so much going on that day. Like, so much. Like, that day was absolute craziness. But the Delta people came. The line was long. We was in line for at least 2 hours in line, waiting on the Delta representatives. We were in line for at least 2 hours. So we finally get up there, and she was like, oh, well. But let me tell y'all this, though. The flight before ours was not canceled. There was a 5 o'clock flight to Atlanta and a 6 o'clock flight to Atlanta. The 5 o'clock flight to Atlanta was only delayed for 4 hours. Ours was completely canceled. So, really, I should have just left it like that, but we're just gonna keep on going. But yeah, our flight was delayed. I mean, our flight was completely canceled, while the other flight was delayed 4 hours. So we're like, oh, well, can we just jump on the flight that's delayed 4 hours? And they're like, oh, well, no, that flight was already booked and all this type of stuff. And we're like, okay, well, is there another, can we switch airlines or whatever? So they ended up finding one for American Airlines that we could go on or whatever. So we she was doing the thing for American Airlines, but it got to the last minute. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I could only do one of y'all's. At least one of y'all can go on the cruise. I was like, it don't work like that. You know, we all can't go on a cruise. So after looking at American Airlines, I still got concealer on the back of my hand, but after looking at American Airlines, we you know what, I'm just gonna do this other eye off camera because I'm taking so long. Okay, now that I'm finally done doing that, I'm going to put this this NYX liquid crystal body liner. I'm gonna hit myself in the eyebrow in the crease. And we are about to get into this face, honey. But yeah, back to the cruise. I had to do that glitter and I could not do it. I'm using this Stila One Step primer. I'm just gonna hot all right here. And I got glitter all over my face. That is another reason that I do my that's another reason that I do my my eyeshadow first, because a lot of times if you do your foundation first, then you do your eyeshadow, you have a lot of fallout. And I mean, you can put banana powder right or whatever to catch that fallout, but I just prefer to do it first, you know, so it won't be too much fallout. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty in the shade 350, and I'm going to put that all over my face. But yeah, like I said, let's get back to this story because I'm all over the place, y'all. I'm so sorry. Like I said, so we tried American Airlines, but like the thing closed because the flight was like within the next 30 minutes, and I think they closed it before like 30 minutes within the flight, if that makes sense. So yeah, we wasn't able to get on that flight. We wasn't able to get on that American Airlines flight in order to go to Atlanta. But I'm like, well, what if we get to Atlanta and we get stuck? You know, since it was a power outage, are we going to be able to get out of Atlanta? Like, I didn't want to get there and then not be able to get out. Like, I didn't want that to happen. And so, but we still, you know, we were even like, well, what if we drive, you know, to Atlanta? We thought about that, but, you know, it takes 8 hours to drive to Atlanta, and we're like, what if we get caught in traffic? So it was just a lot. We didn't, you know, we get there, then we would, you know, have to find a flight, and I know the airport was probably so chaotic. So we were just like, you know, we were just still trying to find other flights, you know, so we could get there, you know, because we were trying to go on this cruise. Like, we've been thinking about this cruise like forever. Like, we had been planning on going on this cruise since forever. You know, that was her her graduation gift to herself, going on this cruise. So we're like, you know, we finna turn up, we finna do this, and we finna do that. Like, y'all, we were stoked about going on this cruise. But we tried every airline. We tried, yeah, we tried every airline, trying to get there and do all this other type of stuff, trying to get to Miami. Well, really, we was going to Fort Lauderdale. Both our flights had actually been canceled. The one from Little Rock to Atlanta, and then the one from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale. Then we were going to take like an Uber or something to Miami to catch the, you know, to get to the boat or whatever. But if we couldn't, no flights would get us there in time. Like, we even called Carnival. We was like, can they hold the boat for us? You know, can they do this? And she was like, you know, I can put in a request to hold the boat, but that doesn't mean they're actually going to hold it. We can just put in a request for them to. And we're like, okay, do we still want to go down here? Or do we, you know. But really, I just wasn't trying to get stuck in Atlanta. That was my main thing. I was not trying to get stuck there, you know. I mean, I know it's Atlanta, but I wasn't trying to get stuck. So I'm like, you know, all this stuff that came up, we couldn't find nobody to go on a cruise with us. Then, you know, we get there, our flight's canceled. I'm like, maybe it ain't meant for us to go. Maybe the Lord is saying, y'all not gonna go on this cruise or whatever. So that's what I thought it was. So we ended up just packing up. We brought our stuff into the airport. So y'all, putting our bags back into the car. We thinking we finna go chill on somebody's beach. Somebody's beach, but we ended up going back home and chilling in our bed. Like, we was so heartbroken. Like, heartbroken. So we, you know, did that or whatever. We just put our bags back in the car. And, you know, we like, maybe it just wasn't meant for us to go or whatever. So yeah, my bags was packed for a good week to 2 weeks after that. Because I was just so sad. And now we're trying to get our money back from the cruise, and they're talking about, oh well, y'all still could have went or whatever, you know, you still could have made it to the port. We're trying to see how we gonna make it. They said, well, y'all could have flew to Jamaica. Who finna pay to fly to Jamaica? Not Delta, because they really made us, you know, miss our cruise, because Delta was the only airline that was not flying to Atlanta, but everybody else was, but Delta wasn't. So we kind of like, Delta, you made us miss our flight. Like, this is all your flight. I mean, all your fault, Delta. Like, we were so angry. Like, we were just upset, because that's all we had been talking about is going on this cruise, and we couldn't go, all because our flight was canceled. So we're like, you know, we're gonna get our money back or reschedule the cruise, and I'm gonna start back school, so it's like, I can't go on no cruise right now. And you know, they were like, oh well, you gotta do like a refund claim first. So we're still waiting to hear back from the refund claim so we can get our refund. But they said we're probably not gonna be able to get a refund. We're just gonna get a credit or whatever. So I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. I'm just so over this whole cruise thing. I'm like, just do something, because I'm so over this. Like, it's frustrating. They really made me mad. All it is, you know, this was supposed to be her graduation gift, and she didn't have to go through all it is over, you know, a cruise and a flight being canceled. And we're still, you know, Delta trying to get a refund for that, which we feel like Delta, we were trying to go on a cruise for New Year's, but it was more expensive, so we feel like Delta should pay the difference. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made us miss this doggone cruise. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but after the whole cruise shenanigans, that's when we it was through the 23rd, then, you know, Christmas, but New Year's, we ended up, so we couldn't go on a cruise for New Year's, because that's what we were gonna do. We ended up going to Dallas for New Year's. We said we're gonna go to Dallas. We're gonna turn up, and I've never been to Dallas, so I'm like, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Dallas. I've never been to Dallas, and she was like, oh well, it's this New Year's party that they're having at the Sheraton, and I knew it was a bunch of stuff going on in Dallas, because I'm like, it's Dallas, it's Texas, it's always something, you know, going on. So we ended up going there. But before I went to Dallas, I went to the Escape concert. Y'all, I really should insert a picture of how fly I was right here, because I was fly. I was fly. Like, couldn't nobody tell me nothing. Me and my battle, Tyra, went together to the Escape concert. Well, it's me, my mom, my little sister, and Tyra brought her mom and her friend, and we all went to the Escape concert. And y'all, I had such a good time. But yeah, we had so much fun. I was so cute, she was cute. Me and her always slay. Well, me, my mom, and my sister, we all slay. We were so cute. So I'm gonna try to insert a picture so y'all can see that I was not playing with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't ever, and I'm gonna say that, I don't ever come to play with people. I want people to know that I don't come to play. I come to slay, okay? So yeah, we had such a good time at that show. It was so much fun. You know, it's Tiny. Well, no, let me start at the beginning. Tamar performed. She did a great job. I love Tamar. Like, I love her. Like, she's bomb. It was Tamar, Monica, and Escape. It was nice. Had a good time. I was cute. And yeah, I served. So, yeah, I went to that. And that night is, I really was supposed to go to Dallas that Friday, but I was like, oh, I'm going to the Escape concert. So, yeah, I can't go. On Friday, I have to go either that night after the concert, or I'm gonna drive that next day. But my best friend didn't want me driving by myself, so I ended up going. She didn't want me to drive by myself, so she was like, oh, where my lawn sisters are gonna be driving Friday night to come when they get off work. So I was like, oh, okay, well, she was like, I'm gonna see if you can ride with them or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because she really didn't want me to, you know, I'm gonna set this with the SASHA Buttercup banana powder, by the way. But yeah, she didn't want me driving by myself. So yeah. But after the show, I ended up riding with them and we went to Dallas. And y'all, Dallas was a movie. Like, I don't even remember anything that happened the first night. I don't remember. Like, I think I blacked out, you guys. I don't remember anything that happened. But you know, we're just not gonna talk about that because it was a mess. It was a mess, you know. But yeah, we had a good time. I was cute. That's why you need to follow me on Snapchat at Queen DEE JAMES, Queen D James on Snapchat. So you can follow me and keep up with me and see what I'm doing. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video. Hopefully this video ain't like an hour. If it is, I'm sorry. At least I'm catching y'all up on what I've been doing. So I mean, that's a good thing, right? No? Oh, well. Anywho, and now I'm about to contour my life, honey. So yeah, Dallas was bomb, like bomb, you guys. Ooh, look at that contour. And by the way, I used the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and I used that to contour. But yeah, I had so much fun. I was cute. Never been to Dallas, so I definitely... My camera had cut off while I was doing my contour. I was like, I might as well go and put some lashes on, so I put some lashes on. And these are Ardell lashes and the faux mink. It says 811, so yeah, those are the lashes that I use. And now I'm going to put this black liner under my eye. But yeah, now that we did that lower lash line, we got our lashes. I want to put some mascara on my lower lash line. But yeah, New Year's was fun. Ooh, I met some new people. I ain't give me no new boo or nothing, but I met tons of good people. I had a good time, ate some good food, drank some good drinks. But y'all, I had so much fun in Dallas that the day before New Year's Eve, that Saturday, I got so gone. I blacked out. Like, I was gone. And y'all, it got to the point where, so the next day, my stomach was hurting so bad, I couldn't drink. Like, the smell of liquor would just make me throw up. Y'all, like, it was horrible. So, I think I might have had alcohol poisoning. I mean, is that alcohol poisoning where you just, the smell of liquor would make me throw up? I tried to take a shot, threw it right up. New Year's Eve, like, it was just crazy. So comment down below, is that alcohol poisoning? Have y'all ever had alcohol poisoning? Like, let me know, because that was like a moment for me. Like, I've never been in that, you know. My stomach hurts so bad. Like, it was crazy. Like, at the New Year's Eve party, like, everybody had liquor and all this other kind of stuff, and I could not drink it. Like, because my stomach was hurting. I tried to stick it out, and I did. You know, I still had a good time. I'm not gonna, you know, ruin it for other people because I can't get my drink on, which I was upset. But, you know, it's okay. I shouldn't have let myself go so hard the day before or whatever, but I couldn't even drink New Year's Eve. Like, my stomach was out of there, you guys. Like, out of there. I'm going to take this MAC press powder, and I'm going to use that, which I never did, wipe away my powder. So that's what this is for, to wipe away that powder, get under my contour. Ooh, look at that contour. So yeah, now we're going to highlight. But yeah, I had so much fun, but I will never allow myself to drink so much that I don't remember what's going on, or thank God I was with my best friend, but or so much that I cannot drink the next day, because I was drinking daiquiris. We went to the daiquiri shop. I couldn't even get a daiquiri because my stomach was just hurting that bad. The smell of liquor was just, it was crazy, you guys. It was crazy, and I was upset about it. Like, I was literally upset about it because I wanted to drink, but I couldn't, you know. I mean, I could, but I wasn't gonna be throwing up all over the place. Like, that's just not me for me to be throwing up. But I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty. What is this? Me Money Hustler Baby, the little duo. And I'm going to highlight with that. Oh, look at that nose though. I love this. Like, this is the only highlighter I use. Like, cause I love it like so much. Like, I love this freaking highlighter. It's just so dope. Like, Rihanna did it when she came out with this highlighter. I haven't tried the other ones, which I should. Like, I have the Ginger Binge and the Moscow Mule one. I have that one, but I have not tried it. But it's so freaking pretty. I tried it because everybody else had it and it looked so pretty on them. But I know it's like gonna look pretty on me. What was that face? So yeah. Now, for gloss, cause I'm much more of a gloss girl than a lipstick type of girl. So I think I'm just gonna use this dark liner, this MAC Cork lip pencil, and I'm gonna line my lips, and then I'm gonna put the Patrick Star. What is this? The Patrick Star with MAC collaboration, but this is in the color Mama Star. This one is called Mama Star. I wish I had big lips though. I really wish I did. Right now that I'm done lining my lips, I'm gonna put this on top. So yeah, this is the finished look. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. But yeah, like I said, if you want more Chit Chat Get Ready with me's, let me know, and I guarantee you it will be shorter next time. So yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. And if you have not seen my other makeup videos, please go watch them. And yeah, have a great day and Happy New Year. Bye guys. Well, let me put this down. Bye guys. It's been real, and I will see you in my next one. Peace out.